Take a moment and ask yourself, what would you like to set for the intention for today? By being here, by being quiet, by listening, by being curious. By being curious, what is it that you'd like to set for the intention for the rest of your day? Just listen quietly as you breathe and soften your intention. Soften any judgment, any stories that are behind all of this. Just take a moment. And just as if you're looking out the sky and you're trying to see what shows up. So listen deep in your own heart's sky and see what's showing up. And if you still feel a tension in your body, if you still feel this like natural hum of tension, if you have a busy day, busy morning, take a moment and just scan through your body, starting from the top of your head, down to your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your pelvis, and scan through all those areas. And scan all the way down to your knees, your ankle, the bottom of your feet. And just feel and notice and listen. Notice for any tension, notice for any sort of information. Notice sensations. What's the temperature of the skin in all those areas you're paying attention to? Simply just listen. And if a thought comes up, simply allow it, acknowledge it, and go back to that breath and go back to that awareness. So once again, bring that awareness, this time slower and more clearer, as if you're just using your mind, right? Like a finger that's just slowly sweeping through the areas we're going through. Starting from the top of your head, sweep your awareness through the top of your head, down to your forehead, your face, your eyes, your nose, your chin, your lips, the back of your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, your palm. And breathe. Notice the sensations. Notice any little bit of minute details that it's asking for you to pay even more attention. And keep breathing. You don't have to hold your breath through this. Simply breathe. Breathe through this awareness. And now bring that awareness down to the front of your chest, your sternum, your ribs, your belly button. And just listen. Listen for any tension, listen for any discomfort. Now bring that awareness to your back, upper back, mid back, lower back. Now bring your awareness to your buttock, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your shins, your feet, your toes. And breathe. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel the ground below you. And now bring your awareness to your heart area. And simply breathe gentle breaths through your heart. Go in your own rhythm. Go by the rhythm that feels the best for you. And take a moment Once again, look at the areas where you typically hold tension, like the neck, your shoulders, your jaw. See if there's still some level of tension that are there without you being aware of. How about your belly or your pelvis? We often hold the tension. We're holding and pulling up these muscles as if we're holding off from going to the bathroom. Especially we're sitting all the time, we're doing our things, and we're not paying attention to just a simple movement in our body. Just check in to see if there's any residual tension still in those areas. Whether you have or not, continue to use a beautiful breath. This breath that feels wide and deep. You can sometimes even hear the breath from the back of your throat. So breathe through your heart, breathe through your chest area as if imagining all the air just entering into the heart and out through the heart. And take a moment and check in with yourself right now. As you're sitting here, being with your breath, being fully aware of your body, check in to see how it is that your body feels to you right now. Check in with yourself to see how is it that your mind or your mood feels to you right now. And just simply be present. Sometimes when we're present to ourselves, it is simply just listening, a quiet listening. You're not seeking to change anything, you're not seeking to judge anything, you're not seeking to diagnose anything. You're simply just saying, hey, the sky is there, it looks blue, there's some clouds, maybe there's some wind. So simply just become aware and let the breath continue to fuel the concentration, that focus. To remind you that you're simply listening, listening to you. Healing begins with self-healing, and self-healing begins with self-awareness. When you're in this place of presence, you can feel all sorts of things, and simply use that deep breath to keep this breath going and keep this process going. Move it along. And now I want to invite you to put your hand over your heart and just simply feel the heart alone. Feel the movement of the chest rising and falling under the hand. And give yourself permission to relax into this movement, this posture, so that you can have even more ability to relax and be curious and listen. Take a moment now and notice the space in front of you, in front of your heart, and the room in front of you. Feel that volume of space. You can relax your hand down if you want. Feel that volume of space in front of you in the room. Notice any temperature sensation. Notice any tension, sounds, movements with your eyes closed. Just feel. Now, to that same level, feel the space behind you from the back all the way to the back of the room. What does the room and that space feel like? Temperature, sensation, tension, sound, movements. And now imagine your arms are extended all the way to both sides, all the way across to the edge of the room, so that now you can feel the whole room around you in the arm level. On the same note, what do you feel? What's that volume of space feels like to you? And feel above you, above your head, all the way, like there's a rainbow above you, right? That arch above you, all the way to the ceiling. Feel that space. And at the same time, feel the bottom, from the waist down, that space extending all the way to edge of the wall, around all the floors. What do you feel? Or the ground, or the earth underneath the whole floor of where you are. Feel that space and just listen. If you don't know what you're feeling, simply just say you're going to listen. It's very well that you listen, you hear nothing, and that's exactly what you hear. Now take a moment, come back to your heart area and breathe through your heart. Again, you can always put your hand over your heart to feel that steadiness, that palm, that warmth of your palm on your chest. Because now it's between you and you. Your hand on your chest is really indicating that you are here, you are listening, you're present, and you're going to acknowledge. You're going to acknowledge you. Take a moment and acknowledge something that you really appreciate about yourself this year, right now. What is something that you genuinely, authentically, from your heart, is grateful for in you? Take that moment, let it sink in. Find something gentle and small. It doesn't have to be the most important, biggest thing. We can thank someone for just opening a door for us. We can thank ourselves for little things if we can't find it. Thank you for logging on to this meditation moment. Thank you for attempting to listen to myself. Thank you for feeding myself nurturing food this morning. Thank you for taking this breath that's important for my heart and my lung and every cell in my body. Thank you for trying. Keep going. Keep taking moments to find genuine gratitude for yourself right now. Now take a moment and appreciate. Find something or someone that you appreciate authentically, genuinely this year that's been in your life that's important. Who do you appreciate and why? What does it feel like because of this person that you appreciate? Take a moment and use all your senses to associate with this. When we bring gratitude, rather than just it being an intellectual exercise, it's about asking you to become heartfelt. Sure, you might have someone you say all the time, that's what you're supposed to say by society, that's what you're supposed to say by yourself, that person would expect that. No one's listening to that. Right now, it's about you and this hand on your heart. It's between you and you. So inquire, be curious. Is there someone that you really want to appreciate right now? And why? And how does it feel to have this opportunity to feel this heartfelt appreciation for this something? Now, finally, I want to invite you to take a moment and find what you're looking forward to in the next month or this coming month, for the remainder of December and the beginning of January, that you are looking forward to appreciate. Is it an opportunity? Is it a connection? Is it some time to yourself? Is it a wish or a goal that you're working on that you might see some results? Is it good weather? Is it the smell of the tree, of the cypress? Is it the rain? Listen to your heart. It's absolutely personal. It's absolutely beautiful because you're having this moment. And it could be anything silly, anything beautiful, anything personal, because you're just sharing with you and listening to you. So keep having this pressure, gentle pressure from your hands, fingers wide apart, just gently, just the right amount of touch on your chest so that you know you are here. And keep breathing, keep bringing life to these feelings of gratitude. And now take a moment. Feel how the whole body feels right now. Once again, scan your whole body from top to bottom. Forehead, head, jaw, neck, shoulders, arms, hand. chest, belly, pelvis, thighs, knees, feet. And come back to the center again. Take a word. Take a word and describe how you're feeling at this moment. And recall that word you came up with earlier. How you'd like to feel for the rest of the day. Now I invite you to be generous with yourself, to be bold with yourself and say, well, what is it that you'd like to set as an intention for the rest of the year of 2023? Having heard, having felt you and listened to yourself personally, what is it that you wish and pray for yourself for the rest of the year? We have exactly 20. We have exactly 13 more days, 2 weeks. What is this beautiful wish that you'd send for yourself? What is this beautiful send off you'd like to wish upon yourself and pray upon for the rest of the year? Again, it's personal. No one's going to hear it. You get to love and care and advocate and call it out and invite right now. So take that moment and set that ask and wish. You're permitted to be anything, to be silly, to be fun, to be joyous, to be greedy and have a gazillion of wishes. Write them down. Take a moment after this and write them down. When we're present to a moment, we call it the sweet, generous, creative moment. Because when we're present, we're not limited by the anxiety of the past or the worries of the past or the worries for the futures. We're actually here and we get to be nimble and make decisions and try and actually have resets. We could be moments ago feeling tired or upset, but just like babies, little kids, when you are present, you switch and you have this dynamic ability to rewrite your future. So take that moment, breathe, and then open your eyes, stretch your arms over your head, and shake and feel your body fully. Take some nice deep breaths, open your eyes wide, look around you, right? Look at some trees, look at the sky, and come back and just listen to yourself right now. Listen to yourself right now. And consciously remember this desire for yourself at this moment, for the rest of the day, and for the rest of the year. So I will see you in the new year, and I look forward to that new meeting we have, same time, and you'll get an email reminder. And I wish you a beautiful next 2 weeks. Enjoy your breath, enjoy your presence, your company. You're wonderful. And thank you for logging in and joining me. Take good care. Goodbye.